Okay, I'm going to do a short random video because I haven't heard anyone else talk about this. Is PayPal discriminating against people with disabilities? So first off, I suffer from migraines, and therefore I belong to many different groups on Facebook and stuff like that that discuss migraines. And if you look up migraines, migraines are considered a disability. People who have migraine disorders are considered people who are struggling with disabilities. I went to go purchase a supplement called NAC, N-acetylcysteine, through the Vitamin Shop website, and it would not allow me to use PayPal. I contacted Vitamin Shop and asked them what's going on here, and they told me that you can't use PayPal to purchase NAC. So PayPal is preventing you from purchasing N-acetylcysteine. I can use my PayPal to pay for anything else, but apparently I'm being told by PayPal that I can't have that. I can't use PayPal to pay for that. That's interesting. Many people with migraine disorders use NAC. In fact, my doctor, who has an MD and a medical license, recommended, B2, B12, magnesium, and N-acetylcysteine to me for my migraines. And this is not uncommon. Many people who suffer from migraine disorders are recommended by their MD with a medical license to take supplements such as B2, B12, magnesium, and N-acetylcysteine. So for some odd reason, PayPal won't let you use PayPal to pay for your N-acetylcysteine. And I feel like that's discriminating against people who have migraine disorders, who may have actual, a real diagnosis from a real MD with real medical advice from a real MD with a medical license. PayPal is telling you no. And so I just find that interesting. Why is PayPal doing this? Why is PayPal discriminating against people with migraine disorders? Why is PayPal discriminating against people who are struggling with a disability? That doesn't seem fair to me. Imagine if my credit card company, like Visa or something, said, no, you're not allowed to use your Visa card to pay for medication or supplements that are necessary to manage your medical condition, which was diagnosed by a doctor with an MD and a medical license, and you're not allowed to follow the medical advice that was given to you by this licensed medical practitioner. So, or your bank. Let's say your bank decides you can't use your debit card, or you can't use a check to pay for medication or supplements or something that was prescribed to you by a licensed medical provider. I don't know when these business people with their MBAs and all this crap like that suddenly decided that they are now the medical authority and they can basically undermine your doctor. They can tell you that what your doctor said you need, apparently you don't need. But I just find that interesting. And since no one else has brought this up, I'm bringing it up now. So maybe PayPal, maybe this is an accident. I'm not going to assume the worst of them. Maybe this is some kind of weird error in their system. But someone needs to bring it to light. And I would like to know, if you work for PayPal, go ahead and comment down below. I'd love to hear an explanation on why you would want to prevent people with migraine disorders from purchasing N-acetylcysteine, which is often suggested and prescribed by licensed medical doctors. So, because otherwise you're just discriminating against people with migraine disorders.